Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, there's going to be drinking. Look, there's going to be smoking. Look, there's going to be swearing. Look, you have been warned. Because here I come in 3. Look, 2. Look. 1. Bang! Welcome, everyone. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. The greatest show in the multiverse. All right. And we have a great show for you today. All right, so we're going to talk about software AG, IOTA to be the standard. So you notice this year there's been a few companies we've been talking about. Yeah, and they're all building around IOTA, the Tangle. We'll get there when we get there, but other companies are saying IOTA is going to be the standard. Not IOTA guys saying it, but other companies being like, yeah, this is the shit. This is ultimate. We're going to build a whole product line around this. Bang! So there you go. We're going to talk about that. Then Stellar onboards Cowrie for Nigerian payment corridor. It's not just a corridor. Apparently, this company has access to every single bank in Nigeria. You know, Nigeria is booming right now. I told you about my buddies from Kenya and Nigeria moving back. They came here to go to, they did their school here, and they're like, all right, mom, dad, I'm going back to the motherland. Yeah. So Nigeria is booming, plus China's investing big time, you know, about all that. So that's awesome. And so we're going to talk about that. Stellar Network. Bang. And then we're going to look about the flow of money. Where's the money been coming from? Well, Bitcoin is moving from weak hands to strong hands. And that's literally the title of the story, the weak hands to the strong hands. So we're going to talk about that. You know, I always talk to you about weak hands here. I mean, 2018 was, all right. We'll get there when we get there. Let me prepare myself and let's proceed. All right, let's start how we start. Bang. And then we do a little bit of bang. And then we do a little bit of refresh. Get a good refresh. All right. We have sufficiently refreshed. All right, let's see what we got here. Hold on. All right, Bitcoin at $6,631. No shit. That's crazy. All right, hold on. Bitcoin's at $6,631. Wow, when I left you yesterday, it was at $6,633. So we've gone down $2. The market is tanking. It's down $2. It's tanking. Actually, in the stock market, going down $2 is kind of tanking for some stocks. $2 going down on Bitcoin. It's like that shit didn't even move. All right. All right. Hell, Bitcoin goes down $100. It's like it didn't even move. Oh, that's nothing. $100. All right, that's nothing. All right, brothers. You know how we do it. Top 10 of the day, brothers. Usual suspects. Top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, and Tezos still holding on the number 10. Tezos holding strong. Every day I keep waiting to see Tezos, who knocks off Tezos, but Tezos is still holding strong. Yes. Well, all right then. That's how it goes around these parts. Look. Market moves of the day, brothers. Single digits up to single digits down. 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 Two single digits up to single digits down. All right. Let's see who lost money today. If you see anything on here you like, you go get it because it is on sale. Whoops. 1 second. Bye. Yours. Top 10 losers of the day. Qcoin Share, Swipe, Kyber Network, Hollow, Hedera Hashgraph, OKB, Molecular Futures, DX Chain Token, Lisk, and ABBC Coin. Let's see who made money today. I think I just saw some crazy. Yeah, I thought I saw some crazy. That's so stupid. All right. Top 10 gainers of the day. EDC Blockchain, Humarare. They're still back in this thing. Quant, Engine Coin, Status, Monero, Maker, Augur, Bytecoin, and Matic Network. All right. Let's see what the total market cap of the day is, brothers and sisters. See what we're working with. What we working with around these parts. See what we're working around these parts. Total market cap of the day is $183.8 billion. And when I left you yesterday, we were at an even 184. So we've gone down $0.2 billion. Holy, so just really no market moves. And 24-hour volume is $113.5 billion today. And when I left you, well, we went down in market volume, that's for sure. And when I left you yesterday, we were at 139.4. So we've gone down 25.9 billion? Something like that. Let's just call it 26 and keep it moving. Wait, what the fuck just happened here? Oh, that's fucked up. My computer screen just went completely black. Whoa. All right, let's make sure this shit's even working still. All right, you can still see me. Come on, man. I don't like that kind of sneaky business. All right, let's get to the stories. Software AG. IOTA is predestined as the standard for industrial IoT. So, guys, I mean, I know they keep saying IOTA is going to be the standard. I keep saying it's going to be a standard. But look how many companies keep saying it. Watch what I read to you about this company. They're huge. Yeah, they're massive. We read about way back in 2018, Microsoft and Fujitsu said they wanted to make IOTA the standard. It is the standard in Fujitsu products. Then we read about, the regular onboardings they did with the car companies and stuff like that. But in terms of the IoT device stuff, what was it called? SM Micro or something, right? That's the largest microprocessor. Is it microprocessors? I don't know, but micro devices company in all of Europe. They said they're building a whole product line around IOTA. And then remember I showed you that one company and they had the motherboards already made with IOTA. I'm learning now. IoT devices, when I first started thinking of IoT, Internet of Things, I was thinking more of smart cities and stuff in your house. Like maybe your fridge would tell you your milk has gone bad or something, But it looks like industrial IoT. That's where the real money, that's where the big industrial, but also the smart city stuff. But it looks like industry industrial companies are beginning to ramp up IoT use. In their factories and their supply chains and whatever. And yeah, man, this is like the third, the fourth company. Microsoft, Fujitsu, that one of this. And now this is the fifth company. Yeah, they are saying IOTA could be the standard, right? Like, yeah, it's one thing when people are running around saying, yeah, this thing's going to be the best, like Ripple lovers. Yeah, Ripple the standard. Yeah, it's another thing when other people are saying your thing's going to be the standard. You see what I'm saying? Other people are saying IOTA is going to be the standard. It's not the IOTA guys that are saying it or IOTA lovers. It's real companies, corporations, mega corporations. This company here is mega. So watch this. Another European one. Mega. All right. So, yeah, a lot of these guys, they're calling it the standard. Going forward into the future for Internet of Things devices, man. Mega companies are saying it. And building around the tangle. So, like I said, it's not a bunch of IOTA lovers saying it. It's outside third parties saying it. This thing's awesome. We're going to build all sorts of stuff around this. I mean, that's the difference. All right, let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Tangle, baby. Infinitely scalable. You can't hack it. It's quantum proof. Once the tangle's big enough, the transactions go to 0. And that's the new thing, the machine-to-machine communications. Machine-to-machine stuff. Anyway, well, let's read. We'll see. In a German interview with Einfach IOTA, Christopher Stradl, Vice President of Innovation and Architecture at Software, spoke about Software AG's vision for the use of IOTA. Right? Like, see how companies have visions. Like, they're like, yeah, we're going to use this for this and this and this and this. You know, they're looking at the tech and thinking of all the stuff they can build around it, right? That's what's awesome, right? IOTA's not asking them like, hey, guys, you know, can you use this in a device? Nah, these guys are running around. Oh, my gosh. You know, they see what IOTA is in the Tangle. They're like, oh, my gosh, it's amazing. I can build this and this and this and this and this. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Software AG is founding member of the Tangle EE working group and is the second largest software company in the German-speaking region that also operates globally. Second largest software company. At the same time, Software AG is also one of the most committed companies in its cooperation with the IOTA Foundation. Already at the end of November 2019, the company stated that it had worked intensively with the IOTA Foundation throughout 2019. In the 1-hour interview, Stradl, I don't know how to say this fuckstick's name, I'm just going to call him Stradl, spoke about how the two organizations came together, how the cooperation has been working, and Software AG's long-term goals with IOTA. So Stradl began by explaining that in 2016 and 2017, different distributed ledger technologies were examined. So these guys did their homework with 4 or 5 candidates to choose from. One of them was IOTA. For 3 reasons, as Stradl noted. One was the free of charge transactions, as transaction fees are a no-go in the field of machine economics. That's the new machine economics, man. That's going to be the vibe. That's going to be a huge vibe for these mega industrial, mega corporations. So I didn't see that coming. But yes, which is even better. So furthermore, the scalability and conceptual maturity of Quarticide spoke in favor of IOTA. And third, the governance mechanisms are decisive. As Stradl explains, for a company like Software AG, it is not acceptable that there can simply be a change without the company's consent that has an impact on the customer software. All right. Can't just be fucking around. So, you get a little quick sip. So they did their homework. They looked at a few solutions, and they chose IOTA. These guys are the biggest software company in Germany. Huh. I thought everyone was supposed to be quarantined. I think these workers are still doing work on my neighbor's house. They still come here and do it. Anyways, look. Stradl also explained that Software AG has moved beyond the proof of concept phase with IOTA. In other words, we've seen all we need to see here. We're going to start building on this shit. You know what I mean? All right, that's enough proof. Let's start building. Software AG's current efforts are focused on integration software and co-innovation. However, Stradl also emphasized that the company is currently working with its customers to find use cases that cannot be implemented more cheaply, easily, and with less risk using non-blockchain solutions. Wait. That doesn't make sense. Stradl also emphasized that the company is currently working with its customers to find use cases that can be implemented more cheaply, easily, and with less risk using non-blockchain solutions. Yeah, fucking crypto sites. Look, so this is what the guy says. The software AG guy, he says, they all say, what's the point? Where's the benefit over others? And there are a few elements. And IOTA is there. And IOTA is there for the devices, for the identity, for the many players in the supply chain. I'm convinced, however, together with the customers, we still have to determine that, where you possibly have a technology with which you can solve problems that can't be solved. You mean that can't be solved so quickly otherwise? All right. As Straddle further explained, sensors in a factory. Yeah, this factory stuff. Yeah, so I didn't see it. I was thinking of the Tangle, it is going to be in smart cities, all these nodes and sensors around the city, measuring pollution levels and I don't know what, all sorts of crap, ozone levels, whatever. Traffic flow, whatever, right? But man, I'm beginning to learn now. These companies are going to start using IoT devices in their factories a lot. So, as Straddle further explained, sensors in a factory could be such a use case, since legacy systems cannot cope with the sheer number of them worldwide. Straddle also mentioned the supply chain as a possible use case, but pointed out there are global standards to consider. So, the exceptions of the crypto community are in a way wrong. If it is expected that a blockchain, DLT, is invented and then will be used immediately. According to him, a lot of background work is necessary in this area. Here, the Tangle EE working group plays an important role in establishing the standard. Exactly. It's like that Cardano shit. It ain't going to be instant. So they're building a superior product. Look, as far as the perspective of cooperation is concerned, Shaw clearly stated that it is a long-term cooperation over many years, independent of short-term events. Right? That's that Cardano shit. Hoskinson tells these fucksticks, you'll settle down. We're building a superior product here. We're building, something that's going to last forever. Like not just some fly-by-night startup thing, right? In 1 year, it will certainly be seen that the quarter side works and where weaknesses still exist. We're committed to IOTA for the long run. In other words, strategically. If a project doesn't come up because of Corona or the Trinity hack, if a project doesn't come up because of Corona or the Trinity hack, if it is postponed for half a year, so what? Oh, I see what he's saying. Yeah, so he's saying, look, Corona's out, the Trinity hack, settle down. We got to fix things. But after 5 years, there should already be use cases. The protocol should then be reasonably stable. And standardization should also become apparent. When asked whether IOTA had a chance to become the standard for IoT, also in view of the fact that there are highly political decisions, Straddle said, there's a very good chance because IOTA is sailing a little under the radar by this focus on IoT. The Americans are only interested in IoT in the consumer sector. That's what I thought. I thought it was going to be a consumer thing. I didn't think it was going to be the industrial stuff. But there are so many more sensors in the industrial IoT world. Didn't know that. And there you can sail under the radar. And IoT is an open standard with open source implementations. It is predestined to be the only standard for this application if you are quick enough. So, that's another guy talking about the Tangle, right? Like, everyone's talking about the Tangle. Everyone who comes involved in it is just building around it and just, this is going to be the standard. This is going to be the standard. This is going to be the standard, right? So, bye, IOTA hodlers. IOTA is rocking and rolling. That little Trinity hack, that was a bunch of bullshit. That was nothing. All right. Look, let's move on. Bye. Cowrie. opens Stellar Lumens powered payment corridor for Nigeria. Oh, yeah, these guys have access to all the Nigerian banks and everything. Yeah, watch this. Let's read this. So, the technical director of the Cowrie crypto exchange, Gubemi Agayeba, I don't know how to say that, gave a presentation on the operation of the platform and the Stellar Lumens-based payment corridor for Nigeria. The presentation is part of a series of webinars funded by the Stellar Lumens Foundation. In these webinars, the SDF enables various projects to talk about their use cases and their experience with Stellar Lumens. So they got this thing, and then all these companies come around and they talk about, well, we're implementing Stellar this way, we're implementing Stellar that way, blah, 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 blah. All right. Payment corridor for Nigeria powered by Stellar Lumens. According to Cowrie's technical director, the platform issued the NGNT token on the Stellar Lumen platform. Exactly. You don't have to use the Stellar token to use the Stellar platform. It's like Factum. You don't have to use the Factum. Like here in America, our Department of Homeland Security uses Factum, but they don't use the token. They just use the blockchain part, right? And then they do whatever they're doing over it. Like I said, probably spying on us right now as we speak, but that's how it works. They don't use the token, and Stellar's the same way. That's why when people say, Stellar and Ripple, they're sort of fighting each other. They're not even close to the same thing. XRP are just a fucking little shitty little token that you just move around from one place to another. Stellar is a whole blockchain. They have there's decentralized exchanges on it. People build distributed apps on it. And like we've been talking about, like you can, for the banking stuff, because people say, Stellar wants to do the banking. Yeah, because Stellar lets the banks use their blockchain. They don't make them use XLM. You don't have to use an XLM token. And that's why, Stellar looking into the future when banks, central banksters and governments, and even probably regular banks and stuff start moving stable coins around and start moving CBDC, central bank digital currencies around. Yeah, you can use Stellar for that. You don't have to use the lumens. You're just using the blockchain to move stuff around. All right. So according to Cowrie's technical director, the platform issued the NGNT token on the platform, on the Stellar Lumen platform. This token connects Cowrie's platform to the Nigerian interbank settlement system. But, interbank settlement, so what that is, do you know that banks lend each other money all the time? So, like, if I'm JP Morgan and I have to, I got to do some like $80 billion transaction. This is totally hypothetical. And say I only have $60 billion. Well, I go to Charles Schwab and I go, yo, Charles, man, lend me $20 billion real quick and I'll pay you back in a couple days. Yeah, they do that for each other all the time. It's like a gentleman's thing. They do that for each other and they charge themselves really low interest. Like they charge themselves like 0.01% interest. They charge each other. Almost free, basically, right? That's called interbank. That's interbank lending. Bank to bank lending. Banks lend each other money every fucking single day. Now, it's just not shit you get reported about, and so that's what this thing is. This thing is going to be, Cowrie's platform is going to be connected to the actual Nigerian interbank settlement system. So when the banks are asking each other for money and or settling up with each other, this thing's going to be there. As it is connected to the NIBSS, the Cowrie platform has access to all banks in the country. Right. It's part of the interbank system. Yeah, so that's every bank. Just like America, right? Like, that's it. And can connect the national banking system to the Stellar Lumen network. Yes. Furthermore, the NGNT token is tied to the national currency, the Naira, on a 1-to-1 ratio. So I guess it's sort of like a stable coin, a Nigerian stablecoin. I guess they should have called it that. According to Cowrie, the token allows its users a decentralized way to exchange and store values. Cowrie's goal is to enable users to use the Stellar network to take control of their money. As Abigabi explained, there are institutional and retail NGNT manufacturers active in the Stellar DEX distributed exchange. There are currently NGNT pairs for USD, Euro, Chinese Yen, Lumens, and Bitcoin. Cowrie chose the Stellar Lumen network because of its speed. According to the technical director, transactions at Stellar Lumens take between 1 and 3 seconds, resulting in very low costs and great flexibility. In addition, the Stellar Lumen network enables the easy issuance of tokens, unlike other networks such as Ethereum. Exactly, you can put anything on the Stellar network you want. Like you don't have to, like I guess on Ethereum, you probably have to use ERC20 tokens only, right? You could use different ones, but they all have to be ERC20 or something. Yeah, Stellar's not like that. You can put anything on it, anything you want. That's why IBM is still doing that WorldWire thing with Stellar, while trying to do it. They're, still in production phase, but because if the banks use Stellar, the banks will be able to use to move whatever they want. If a bank wants to move a stable coin, fine. If a bank wants to move a US CBDC central bank coin, fine. A Chinese central bank coin, fine. Regular old Bitcoin, fine. You can move anything you want on Stellar. On the network. And tokens issued tokens issued in the Stellar Lumen network can be exchanged immediately after issuance. Yeah, you just rock and roll right there. So to use the Cowrie platform, users must purchase Stellar Lumen's native network token. So you got to buy the token first. They must then go to one of Stellar's decentralized exchanges and convert their XLM to NGNT. Afterwards, users can access all banks in Nigeria. All banks in Nigeria. Yeah, they're part of the interbanking thing. That's every single fucking bank in your country, buddy. So, great onboarding for Stellar. Let's see how this thing works out. And then, so, many personalities in the crypto industry, such as Square, Jack Dorsey, CEO, have said that Africa could be the future scenario for the adoption of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Platforms like Cowrie could give Stellar an advantage over competitors, such as Ripple's XRP and its payment solutions. All right, XRP is doing a totally different thing. They're just doing remittance. Stellar's going to blow Ripple away. They already are. They actually have onboardings, unlike Ripple, which is paying MoneyGram and Aviso to use it. All right, and so if you want to see about this Cowrie thing, here's a video right here. You guys know that I put the links to all these stories I read to you guys in the description of the videos. So if you want to watch this video, let's check it out. Let's look. Oh, it's all right. Hold on. That's 44 minutes. All right. Fuck all that. So, but you can watch the video right there. All right. Let's move on. Bang. Now, shift of Bitcoin from weak to strong hands. Maybe an impetus for massive momentum. That's what I told you. That's what I've been preaching here since 2018. Look, when Soccer Mom and Dad came in 2017, yeah, they thought shit would just rise forever and ever and ever. Oh, just a get-rich-quick thing. Oh, yeah, well, when they got a taste of some real market forces, 2018 was, right? The market kept crashing. Yeah, because they got scared. That's called weak hands. They couldn't take the pain. They were weak hands. And that's what I try to do here, is try to teach you guys stuff so that you are strong hands. Let me bang this shit. So you are strong hands. In other words, yeah, even the price might go up 1,000, down 1,000, up 4,000, down 3,000. You know there's a tsunami coming. That's what makes you a strong hand. You're waiting for something you know that's going to occur, like Noah. Whereas weak hands, well, they're not so smart. So they just see the price going down and they don't know there's a tsunami coming. So they just run away thinking, this thing is all screwed. So that lets us buy the stuff real nice and cheap. Thank you, weak hands. Thank you, weak hands. Thank you, weak hands. Thank you, weak hands. So that's the point of this channel. Well, one of the major points is you're not a weak hand. You know that there's an event that's going to occur. No matter what the price does, you're going to hodl. Yeah, well, because sooner or later, tsunami's on the way. Oh, you're right. Sooner or later, the regulation is going to come. Sooner or later, the legislation is going to come. Yeah, you know that. Those other people, they're listening to other YouTubers. Yeah, well, those YouTubers are stupid. So they don't teach their subscribers the proper stuff. So their subscribers are weak hands, terrified. Anytime Bitcoin goes down $1,000, oh my gosh, they think the world's ending. Not you guys. We don't give a fuck about the price yet until these institutions arrive, until there's regulations and institutional involvement. Once institutions arrive, wow, then we'll be looking at prices a lot more deeply. And so like I told you, right, 2017, soccer mom and dad. And then in 2018, they got scared, weak hands, ran away from the market, and that's why the market crashed 2018. And then in 2019, it was us strong hands that were left, and we were accumulating our warehouses. But then soccer mom and dad still came in, right? And then, we had a little splash right here lately, right? And drove out a little more weak hands. And that's what it takes. It takes strong hands. And that's what I keep telling you guys, like a market. I've shown you this. I'm going to go this part in and out, in and out. Those are the weak and strong hands. The cowboys, the traders, guys like me. The true market is funds. The fund managers. Yeah, they're not weak hands. They're buying it and hodling it. Right? Yeah, I'm going to offer a 401k. Well, I got to buy the stuff that's in the 401k. Yeah, then you just hodl it. And that's what we're transitioning to now. We're transitioning to a real market, not just a bunch of soccer mom and dad, not just a bunch of cult members. What I call them, I used to call them cult members, people who just love some company or whatever, they're just obsessed. All right? Probably some of you listening to me right now. But strong hands, fund managers, they ain't going nowhere. Once they buy it, they hodl that. They don't give a shit. Once they offer a 401k and you sign up to it, well, they don't give a shit if the price goes up or down. It's your 401k. I mean, why do they care? They don't care. Anyways, we're not going to get into all that stuff. So that's what's happening. The shift is going from the weak hands to strong hands. So let's check it out. The recent volatility within the cryptocurrency markets has led a significant amount of Bitcoin to change hands, with massive selling pressure overwhelming buyers and resulting in a capitulatory decline that led to its drop from the highs of 10,500 to the lows of 3,800. This volatility may ultimately be a net positive for the benchmark crypto. It's a positive thing. You drive out the weak hands. Once weak hands are driven out, right, there's not so much volatility, because you don't have all these scared little weak hands around. You don't have these guys around. And so, the asset just strengthens. And it goes from strength to strength to strength, right? However, as its absolute scarcity means that the recent sell-off resulted in an on-chain shift of Bitcoin from weak hands, bang, to strong hands. All right, we ain't selling our Bitcoins. We ain't selling our shit. We're waiting for tsunami. And the institutional guys, or the family office people that come here, they're not stupid either. They're hodling. They use these times to, like I always tell you, buy the dip, idiot. They use these times to buy these dips. They know regulation's coming. They're not stupid. They see what the Germans are up to. Yeah. They see what those sneaky Germans are up to. I love you, German brothers. I know you guys are watching. Alles klar, brother. Alles klar. Bye. All right. All right. So were we? Okay. So this has led one analyst to note that it is irrational to be highly bearish at the moment, as this simple fundamental shift in Bitcoin ownership should be a catalyst for significant fundamental strength. Of course. Why you bearish? What are you talking about? We're getting regulations and stuff coming. I mean, the short term you might be bearish, but we're here for the long term play. At least this channel. That's what this channel is about. Building a warehouse, buying. Building it fat, buying. Building it nice, buying. Filling it with revenue generating product, buying. So that when the tsunami comes, which is coming, gonna be rich. You can't help but be rich. I mean, unless you bought a bunch of dog shit. But look, if you've been listening to this channel, I mean, daggone, you should have revenue generating product in your portfolios, brothers. Now, Bitcoin volatility catalyzes a massive shift in ownership. Exactly, because the weak hands can't take the volatility. They're scared. You know, moves 4,000, 5,000. Fucking freaks them out. Why are they freaked out? Because they don't know there's a tsunami coming. They're uneducated investors. You, on the other hand, my worker bees, my killer bees, my subscribers, you are educated investors. Well, because you're sitting here with a market killer. Look. So you know what I know. And what I know is, well, I don't know when, but there's a daggone tsunami coming. And when it comes, I plan to profit greatly from that phenomenal event. Yes. So look, just like you, buy. So it's no secret that 2020 has been a volatile year for Bitcoin and the aggregated cryptocurrency market, with the largest crypto by market cap rallying from early January lows in the lower 6,000 region to highs of 10,500 in mid-February. The fleeting break in the five-figure price region led to a resurgence of bears that had been hibernating for the first part of the year, with the massive selling pressure incurred here, leading to an intense sell-off that resulted in Bitcoin dropping to as low as 3,800 on most exchanges. Wow, that was coronavirus shit. It wasn't. But anyway, all right, we'll just move on from there. Although Bitcoin has since recovered, recapturing the 6,000 region, it is important to note that a significant number of weak hands likely exited their Bitcoin positions during the course of the recent capitulatory sell-off. Of course they did. They're scared. Right? They don't know. Yo, just hodl, brother. Just hodl. There's a tsunami on the way, and one day those Bitcoins are going to be like 200 G's, homie. They don't know that. I don't know. So, the weak hands ran. I've been talking to you about weak hands, brothers, and you guys know who you are. You know, if you've been here since last year and the year before, we've been talking about weak hands since the very beginning of this channel. So the buyers of these positions were likely those with more confidence in the digital asset. And the market surrounding it. Of course. Yeah, we're confident. Yeah, because we see what's being built. It's on a fucking Bloomberg terminal already. Right? We got Fidelity allowing Fidelity Investments $5.2 trillion of assets under management, mining Bitcoin since 2014, allowing their Houston office to literally mine Bitcoin. The employees literally mine Bitcoin in the office at their desks. And the monster is growing and already moving over to the UK and Europe. Yeah. We know the market surroundings. And that's what makes you smart. That's what makes you a smart investor, a wise investor. You've been watching this channel. Yeah, and you know what's going on. You know what's going on. The daily up and down of the price, we're not worried about that. Not worried about that yet. When the institutions get here, well, things are going to be a lot different. Things are going to be fucking a lot different. And as long as you've got buying working product in your revenue generating product in your warehouse, no, brother, you're good to go. You are good to go. So, which may make them less prone to selling their positions in the near future. Of course, we're not selling fuck all. We're waiting for a tsunami. I ain't selling shit. So analysts, BTC ownership shift to negate macro bearishness. Should we read this? All right, let's just read this part. Millions of BTC, note there are only 18 million, and some are lost, shifted from weak to strong hands on chain. Billions in contracts on derivatives exchanges shifted from weak to strong hands. But, serious question, considering the limited supply, how can you be bearish? Yeah, dick, this is guaranteed scarcity. Anyway, we're not going to get into scarcity and everything. Supply and demand, though, scarcity. So if those who were buying Bitcoin during its recent plunge are long-term hodlers, the crypto may see some of the intense selling pressure it has been facing alleviate in the weeks and months ahead. Of course, if no one's selling it, price can't go down, can it? The markets are two things, buyers and sellers. Bulls and bears, greed and fear. If there's more sellers than buyers, all right, the thing goes down. There are more buyers than sellers, it goes up. Yeah, well, as long as you keep shaking out the weak hands, sellers, well, scared sellers, it's a little different. And you fill it with people who are buying and hodling, fund managers and different types. Yeah, well, you can't go below a certain price after a while, right? So that's the story of Bitcoin, brothers. We are shaking out those weak hands, and the strong hands are beginning to arrive. Nice. All right. Bye. What do we got here? Chief Beviso, Pasco Yaki Tribe, love everybody see you, brother. Bye. V-Chain Master. Bam, love everybody see you, brother. Bye. What we got here? Badium Fireblocks. What's he talking about? CB News. Fidelity back. Oh, here's Fidelity. I just talked about Fidelity a second ago. Fidelity-backed Fireblocks offers institutional clients access to compound to let clients earn positive interest through the ladder's lending protocol. No. All right, I don't really know what that is. I didn't read this. I haven't heard of this yet, but I'll give it a bar, and I will read that tonight. Well, probably while I'm uploading this right now. Look, all right, beautiful Brawleys, umbrella people. See you guys. Bye. DP, so brother, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Stephen, big man, wagwan. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Bob, Ting Chamasta. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. My buddy Sean right there. Oh, he gave us the link to the book, and I'll show you guys that. Bye. So this is it right here. So you saw the three-dimensional Forex trading book that Stallion showed you guys. Well, actually, my buddy Sean, he gave me the link to that book in a PDF. So let me show it to you. There it is. The three-dimensional approach to Forex trading. Yeah, this is the whole book. So go look at it for free. I put the link there. If I were you, I'd just download this book onto your laptop so you get it. There it is, guys. There it is. This is the full stuff. Copper markets, every markets, all of it. Oh, yeah. You want to really be a killer in the market? But first, just learn how to trade first. Just get the style down right. And then get into that. And that'll expand your... It'll expand your... I don't know how to say it. You'll be in more control, right? You'll get to see what's happening before it happens, right? Like, a lot of the time. Anyways, don't worry about it, man. Just for you guys who are learning the Forex, just right now while you're in quarantine, just watch chapter 1 and chapter 2. Get that software. Learn how to use the trend scanner and just learn the basics first. Once you start getting used to it and all that, then get that three-dimensional shit. That's how I roll. 3-dimension, baby. That's how I kill it. Look. Hurricane Master. Bang. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. That's how George Soros kills it. All right, so here's the original one. All right, what's this? Cryptic Life. New follower, subscriber, whatever. Army veteran, crypto pioneer and enthusiast. Proud member of the XRP community. Yeesh. Self-ranked lieutenant in the XRP army. Well, brother, all I got to ask you is, where are the banks? Bang. All right. Sweetie, love you, girl. See you, girl. Yes. Bang. Taking precautions. Good girl. All right. Cardano, I'm keeping them, she says. Daggone right. Why wouldn't you? Why not? And here she is again. She's saying, I'm doing good. Everyone is aware. Distance. Yes. Some distance. Keeping the people and myself safe. Yes. Good girl. Look. Arj. Little green man. Arj. Love your brother. See you, brother. Bong. What we got here? Mr. Percy. Love your brother. See you, brother. Bong. Gut ding. Love your brother. See you, brother. Bong. Big Mike. Yes. Bong. Karen Thomas. Oh, Karen, you sent me that stuff about VeChain. Yes. But that was a teaser. You sent me all this teasing stuff. You see, I don't do that. I don't go looking for stories about, what maybe they're going to do, maybe companies will do. I just wait till, have you done it or not? Right? I wait till I hear about this onboarding has occurred. You know what I mean? I don't get caught up in what they call that in the markets, we call that razzle dazzle. So what razzle dazzle is CEOs are always trying to tell you about or hint at things that are coming. So it keeps their investors interested in their enterprise, in their company. So I don't actually deal in razzle dazzle. I don't listen to that shit. I listen to it when it's, when it says so and so signed a deal with da. Deal signed. Right? I look at signed deals. I don't look at razzle dazzle, but Karen, she gave me all manner of razzle dazzle today. All right, Karen. Thomas and the Thomas family. But thank you so much for that. But I don't deal in razzle dazzle, but that was cool. Thank you so much. Bang. She sent like 4 or 5 links. I was like, dang on. All right. So we'll see what VeChain's up to. We'll see if any of that actually pans out. Ricardo. Bong. See you, brother. Daryl Duran. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bong. All right, that's everyone. Oh, there's Spy Lady. Spy Lady. Brency. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bong. All right, so that's about it. That's good enough. Bong. Let's go back. Bong. Yeah, let's go back over here. Let's go back over to the Death Star, the main room in the Death Star. All right, so we had a great show for you today. So, Software AG, another company that says IOTA is going to be the standard. That's another company saying it. Mega company. Mega. Right? What was it? The largest software company in Germany? Yeah, just that's the level. Other companies saying that your company is amazing. You know what I mean? It's like Cardano, right? PricewaterhouseCoopers. PricewaterhouseCoopers said, look, we're going to fucking shill this shit for you. Remember, they're going to do the, the commercialization project thing, right? And PricewaterhouseCoopers is going to introduce Hoskinson to all the Fortune 500 CEOs and stuff. Yeah, that's when you know you're invested in something good. When other companies are shilling another company's stuff. Yes. You see what I'm saying? The difference? Superior quality. And so IOTA, this is about the 5th company saying it's going to be the standard. And, well, we'll see. But, I mean, these are big names, right? The biggest semiconductor company in Europe. This company, the biggest software in Germany. Microsoft, Fujitsu. There was that other company, when I showed you guys the motherboards that it made. And what did he say? The motherboard company was saying the same thing. Industrial Internet of Things. Industrial use. So that's interesting. So, I mean, if you're an IOTA holder, you just keep accumulating. In my opinion, I don't tell a man what to do with his money, but in my opinion, having more IOTA isn't going to hurt your portfolio. All right. Then, Stellar onboards Cowrie for Nigeria payment thing. So, this Cowrie company, they have the link to the interbanking system of Nigeria, and they wanted a blockchain to use, and they chose Stellar. So that's an onboarding for Stellar. Now, I don't know how big or great this Cowrie company really is. You know, that's the problem. Like, a lot of times you hear these onboardings, and you're like, oh, wow, they got an onboarding, but the company is just like a little piece of shit, right? So, I don't know how great this company is, but if you have access to the interbanking payment system for your country, I mean, you're a connected company, you know what I mean? You're especially a small little country like Nigeria, like you're connected for sure. And yeah, and so we'll see how that works out. And then finally, Bitcoin. Moving from the weak hands to the strong hands. Well, I mean, I've been preaching that since the beginning of this channel. The 2017 run-up retail bubble, yeah, that was just a bunch of weak hands. People just coming in for a quick buck. You know, people who just, you know, they don't know any better about markets. They thought they would just fly forever. And then when prices started dropping precipitously, well, they ran. Scared. Scared little cats. Scared little rabbits. And so we just gobbled it up all the way down. Gobbled it up all last year. We're still gobbling it up right now. And that's what we do. We just gobble up what the weak hands give us. And so when the institutions arrive, well, we've got all that shit that the weak hands should have had. Yeah, it's ours now. Look, it's mine now. And now I get to sell it and make a profit. And so that's what this channel is all about. Make you accumulate. Well, where do you think you're accumulating that shit from, homeboy? Weak hands. Where do you think you're getting those factums from? Weak hands. Where do you think you're getting those fucking IOTAs and Stellars and Trons and shit? Weak hands. Yeah, people who's selling them. That's a market. Buyers and sellers. Buyers and sellers. And so you, as a strong hand, well, you're just buying all the shit these fucking dumb fuck weak hand motherfuckers are selling. I mean, I hate to make it sound so mean, but they're the ones selling it. I mean, no one told them to. It's not like you put a gun to their head and like, give me your fucking Tron. Right? You know what I'm saying? They sold it. And so it's not your fault if 10 years down the road, you know, those Trons are worth 100 times more than they are now, and that joker's still at work. Hey, it's his fault. He shouldn't have been a dumbass. Shouldn't have been a weak hand. He should have learned. He should have been here at Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, and he would have learned all about the tsunami that was to come. Oh, yeah. He would have known all about the regulations coming. Oh, yeah. He would have known, just like you know. Right? That's why you're not a weak hand. Right? Prices go up and down, up and down. Yeah, we laugh about that. Yeah, fucking right. I hope this shit goes down 30% by the time I talk to you again tomorrow. I got some more Bitcoin sitting on Binance right now. I'm waiting to unleash, buy some more goods. I'm just figuring out whether I want to buy Cardano's or a Singularity Net with it, actually. Look! But I love it. Yeah, drop another 30, 40% down. Let's go. Hey, because I'm not a weak hand. I'm not an idiot. I know what's coming. And that's what you know what's coming. That's what makes you smart. Because that you've been on this channel and, well, you know what's coming. Right? That's the stuff we watch. This regulation. That regulation, right? This, right? Like here in America. The one politician coming out with the Cryptocurrency Act of 2020. Ooh. Oh my gosh, brothers, if that comes. If that comes. And let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little secret about America. Okay, so during an election year, they don't really like to do too much, politicians, right? I mean, obviously they had to vote on this corona stuff, you know, because it's a national emergency. But they usually don't like to vote on anything. But let me tell you something else about American elections. Once elections are over, the elections happen in November. But the new government doesn't actually take power until January. So that gives them a couple months to just do all sorts of fuckery. Yeah, to pass all these kind of laws that they would never have dared try to pass because they were up for election. But now, sorry. So if they lost their election, so all the loser politicians who've lost their elections, they still have to serve in Congress for I think November, December, January. Yeah, about 3 months, right? January 20th is when the new government comes in. So between November 6th, when the election happens, and January 20th, well, these guys get to propose anything they want. The guys who lost. Because what the fuck, I already lost. So I'm going to be gone. I might as well propose the wildest shit that I wanted. And so that could be a nice sweet spot. We'll see. I will keep, I'm just mentioning. I'm not saying it's going to happen. But I'm mentioning, if we don't get the crypto laws before that, which we should, because they said they wanted to beat Mark Zuckerberg by June. But I know this coronavirus thing now, right? It's fucked up the legislative agenda here, man. Bad. So we'll see about that. Fucking corona. But let me put it this way. After the elections, I won't be surprised if there's some wild cryptocurrency laws that our guys vote for or against. I mean, I don't know if it'll pass, but just don't be surprised if some full-on crypto regs get proposed to be voted on. Yeah, so that's a little something. All right, and all right, that's it. That's it. Let's shill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. I guess you're not getting back to them. They're sitting right beside you in quarantine there, aren't they? Welcome to family life. How it's supposed to be. All right, I'm fucking with you. All right, guys, let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Subscribe below. Press the bell. You get automatic notifications when I do this show. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Yes. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Bang. Love talking crypto. Bang. It's the favorite time of my day. And look. Thanks for having me in your home during this quarantine time. And look here, fucksticks. Don't go outside. Okay, seriously, don't go outside. Yeah, this thing's starting to spread. And young people are dying from this now, too. Wow. Not many, but there's been a few. Two guys in their 30s in Spain died. No pre-existing conditions. A 21-year-old girl died in the UK yesterday. No pre-existing conditions. And some 26-year-old or 20-something-year-old girl, she died in New York yesterday. No pre-existing conditions. So, look, this shit is serious. So just stay the fuck indoors. Watch those videos I put up for you. And, learn to get rich and also stay safe at the same time. All right, guys. So, subscribe below. Watch that video right there, and I will see you tomorrow. So, my name's Shomari Clarke. Bang! Always watching our money. Bang! Always on duty. Yes. Bang! Over and out.